Hi, Subrat here again, and I'm looking forward for our time together at the shoulder pain workshop. If you want to get back to normal again naturally, this is for you. In this video, I'm going to show you the number one single biggest mistake shoulder pain sufferers make and how it can cause a lot of problems. Most people that we see here trouble with sleeping, working, driving, getting in and out of a car, yard work, housework, things along those lines. Usually, during the workshop, I will treat somebody live from the audience just to show how well this natural treatment can work. In this last workshop we had somebody who was really skeptical. She had a shoulder pain for years. She said she had frozen shoulder. She has been to 4 other physical therapists. She had chiropractic treatment. She had steroid injection. She tried everything. She had pain, cannot sleep in the night, cannot drive. Also, she had numbness and tingling running down in the whole arm. Her biggest problem was with the sleeping. Once in bed, severe pain hits her hard. She really struggled. With any problem that we have in our life, there are three basic things we can do. Number one, the most common thing we usually do, we ignore the problem. Ignoring a problem usually sounds like an excuse. We say things like, well, I'm just getting old, or arthritis run in my family. I have always have a bad shoulder, or I had an injury when I was younger. It is the weather. I already have tried everything. Or we blame on our genetics or our job. There are a million different things that we can blame on it, but none of that is really going to the source of the problem, helping us to get back to normal. Here is what happens. Remember last video? I told you most of the time pain is not an event, it is a process. If we take a look at our life and we map out all of the activity that we do, we have some of that really intense. There would be one on the outside here. This lady limited herself basically saying, every time I cook, I have to use both arms, I get pain. I asked, what do you do? She said, well, I stop cooking and my husband complains about it. If the cooking is out there in the term of intensity, we basically take that out. So we might have other activities out there like driving, lifting weights, running a vacuum cleaner, or something like that. Less intense than that is sitting, driving, getting rest. You got the idea. Well, eventually, if we continue to ignore the cause of your shoulder pain, what happens? It was exactly what was setting to happen with her. We lose those activity. Of course, we can simply compensate or change the way we do things, but that is just ignoring what is really going on. Eventually, what happens? We get boxed in where we have nowhere else to go. Unfortunately, that is the time we see these people here at Synergy Therapeutic Group. So, the ignoring, we are not ignoring the problem. By ignoring the problem, we are creating more of it, and our overall quality of life actually usually goes down. That's all for today. See you.